Alright, question 47. Which expression is equivalent to 3c times the quantity a third d minus 9 minus 7 times the quantity c plus 1 plus d times the quantity c plus 4? Alright, so the question itself is pretty straightforward. They want us to simplify this. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here, so that makes it a very complicated problem. But the question itself is straightforward. We're simplifying this. So I see a lot of parentheses everywhere. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start distributing through. So let's see. If I do 3c times a third times d, 3 times a third, you can plug that into the calculator, gives you, so 3 times a third gives me 1. And then c times d gives me cd. So 1 cd. And by the way, by this point you should have seen that in the calculator you can do 3 times parentheses 1 over 3, and that would get you the 1. Alright. And then 3c times a negative 9. Positive 3 times a negative 9 gives me a minus 27. Bring in the c. So my first group is done. Second group, negative 7 times c. So negative 7c. Negative 7 times a positive 1. A negative times a positive gives me a negative 7. That's my second group. Third group, positive d times c gives me cd or dc. I'm going to write it as cd. The order doesn't matter, but since I want all of my terms to look the same, I want that CD over here to match this CD over here. Plus positive D times positive 4 gives me positive 4D. Alright, so now we got to start combining our like terms here. The first thing I see is 1 CD, and this is really a invisible 1 CD, a positive 1 CD and a positive 1 CD gives me a positive 2 CD. Then I see a negative 27C and a negative 7c. So negative 27, here's the calculator, negative 27 minus 7 gives me negative 34c. So negative 34c. So I took care of this one, I took care of these two, I took care of this one. I still need to have the minus 7, and I still need to have a plus 4d. So my answer, if I did this right, should look something like this. It might not be in the right order, but it should have the right signs. Positive 2cd. All of them have a positive 2cd, so that doesn't help. Minus 34c. Okay, this one is a minus 34c. None of the others do. So it looks like it's going to be A, but let's see if I did everything else correct. I need a minus 7. Yep, there's a minus 7 there. And I need a positive 4D. There's a positive 4D there. So remember, you don't have to have it all in the right order. It does have to have the right signs, though. Answer choice A has the right signs. That's the answer.